We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the home opener of this new season between the Baltimore Orioles and the Seattle Mariners. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Now at the plate, Ryan Hernandez. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The designated hitter, Ryan Hernandez.
In the air now, out to left. Gamble moves over, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. At the plate, Adam Jones.
Center fielder, number
and he's
10.
looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Now a splitter starts things off with a called strike one. Not a bad night to bring the parka along. 54 degrees at game time. And Jones takes this one for a ball, 1-1. The pitch. And this one runs a little too far in, ball two.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Gamble will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Right fielder.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Starts things with a splitter outside for ball one. Now here's the pitch. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, man. Set to get his evening at the plate started. Manny Machado batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Got him fishing for that one. 2 balls and a strike.
He swung so hard. I don't know how he stayed on his feet or kept his helmet on. I'm surprised he didn't fall down. He swung so hard. What a big swing.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. And this is fouled straight back. Pause. Now the pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down and the inning continues. Now batting, Chris Davis. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. A fastball and he swings through it to fall behind. Ball one. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. From the stretch. Grounded to first. Reined in. And he is out on the tag. Here's Gerard Dyson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Mariners, center fielder, Gerard.
Get Weekly back to the mound. Throw to first is in time for the first out. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Harold, one of your former uniforms, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Striding into the box, Danny Valencia. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And a fastball's in there for strike one. To third. Taken in by Machado. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Stepping up now, Jonathan Schoop. He'll lead it off here to begin the second. First pitch on its way. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. Line drive to center field. Dyson patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Now in the box, Wellington Castillo. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Hard hit ball to second. Cano has it. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Now to the plate, Tim Beckham. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Down the third baseline. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Here's Craig Gentry. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Now a throw over to first. Cue shot here out towards short. That gets down and he's got himself a base hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ryan Hernandez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. This is line to left. Oh, and he misses it. Beckham is on his way home. In to score the runner from second. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Working for the punch out and the offering. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here he comes again. 1-2. Splitter. 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at bat here. And another foul ball. Orioles out to an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
That is the 6th foul ball in this at bat. Now, to those who like to see a lot of pitches, he's doing it for you. You got to love this at bat, man. That's some kind of concentration. That's the 7th.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Gene Segura standing in. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
The shortstop, Gene Segura.
Grounded back up the middle. And it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So the base hit puts the first man aboard to start the inning for the Mariners. Here's Robbie Cano now. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. And he misses again to Cano. It's 2-0 now.
Well, that's a great pitch right there. You're saying to yourself, why? Because you got that base runner on. That's almost like a pitch out. Outside fastball, catcher set up, ready to throw. If you get the call, great. If not, you're set up to throw him out.
And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here now is Mike Zunino. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. 2-0 now.
Look, Matt, he's nibbling. He's nibbling. I know he's upset he didn't get those pitches, but they just miss off the corner. He can't give in.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
Batting 8.
So coming to the plate, Kyle Seager, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. The 0-1 delivery. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Way outside. 1-2. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. That'll bring in Guillermo Heredia now. Smoke toward the hole. Scope has it. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Mariner rally gets turned away. Riding in once again, Mark Trumbo. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball one. Here's the pitch. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
Now that's a good changeup right there. You know the guy's sitting fastball. You get him out in front. Now that changeup's in his head the rest of the at-bat. Man, I like the last two pitches. The changeup and then the fastball. And he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Mark Trumbo becomes the first out of the inning. Hit in the air out to center field. Chasing after it is Dyson. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The first baseman,
here's Chris Davis now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Digging in for his second at-bat, Gerard Dyson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Center fielder, Gerard.
Fastball in there for a called strike. The windup and the 0-1. Hit back up the middle. Backhanded. No problem here. One away. Ready for another chance. Ben Gamble. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. One and one.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Full count. 3-2. Lifted into center field. Jones is under it. Oh no, it drops. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. Digging in to try it again. Nelson Cruz. A base hit in his first trip. Chopped weakly to the left. Scooped up, and he is in there. In now, Danny Valencia. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. On the ground to short. This could be 2. The second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out. Here's Jonathan Scope now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Second baseman, Jonathan Scope.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. The pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And a neck-high fastball that time. Set to deal on 2-2. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
And there to take this one in is Cano for the first out. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Castillo.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Wellington Castillo is sent packing for the second out of the inning. Tim Beckham is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. That's by him for strike one. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Now a flare out to left center. Dyson moving in. And that retires the side. Gene Segura standing in. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Hard hit ball to second. And he's set down 1 away. Here's Robbie Cano now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. The windup and the 0-1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here's the 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. 1-2. Here it comes. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators. Foul.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row. Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
And Jones will handle this one for out number 2. Stepping into the box, Mike Zunino. He drew a walk his first time up. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
And he'll turn and try the jump throw to first. Throw on to Davis takes care of it. Stepping in, Craig Gentry. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. And now a pitch on the way. Hit on the ground to third. Seager has it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So striding in, Ryan Hernandez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And here's a ball hit in the air. Cano into shallow center, and he makes the catch for the second out. Digging in once again, Adam Jones. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Third baseman, Kyle Seager.
And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. Can't catch up to that pitch, and it's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. That'll bring in Guillermo Heredia now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate. And he's doing that in this game.
Ready for another shot now, Gerard Dyson. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got 2 on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball. Just pitch the contact, get the double play here.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Swing and a little tapper. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with 1 away now.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble,
Ben
as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Outside for a ball, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Gentry has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he'll think better of trying to score as he holds it third with 2 away now.
Now batting.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here's a first pitch changeup that swung on and chopped foul right at home plate. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Hit out towards second. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. In to score the runner from third. And the second run will score as well. Ready once again, Danny Valencia. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Danny Valencia.
Out of play. The 0-1 on its way. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Miley sets. 0-2 on its way. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him. Here's Mark Trumbo now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Right fielder, Mark Trumbo.
Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Heredia racing back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. The relay, and the Orioles are in business here. It's a leadoff double. Here's Manny Machado now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And a ball, 1-0. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And it misses. 3-1 now. Definitely a fastball swing there, but a good time for the changeup. It's full, 3-2.
Oh, he got the big fella out front on that one. This guy's got a lot of power, so he pulled the string on him, knowing if he got a 3-1 fastball, we're probably going to watch him jog around the bases.
Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
So he froze him for the strikeout. Chris Davis is sent packing for out number 2 in the 6th. And a good pitch, but he gets quite a lot of it. And in fact, he got more than a lot of it. He got all of it. It's a home run.
Catcher, Wellington Castillo.
First pitch on its way. Wellington Castillo stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And oh, look out. Up and in and nearly took his head off. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And here's a ball hit in the air. In there, a base hit. Great job there of cashing in on the 3-1 count to extend the inning. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single. Ready for another shot now. Tim Beckham. Mark Zipchinski takes over here with the runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Check to swing there and pops this one up. And Cano will make the catch to retire. Digging in to try it again, Gene Segura. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. It's a swinging bunt up the line, but that one rolls. Hit to third. One away. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Now a swing and a fly ball. Machado in foul ground. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now. Here it comes on 0-2. On a big swing by Cano as he lets this one high and deep out to right field. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Here now is Mike Zunino. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Pitch on the way. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Castillo has it, and he makes the throw to first. Zunino is retired, 2 down now.
Number 15.
Digging in and looking for more, Kyle Seager. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Here's a high pop-up. And Castillo will make the catch for out number 3. Ready once again, Craig Gentry. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. Comes set with the 0-1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Another 0-2 coming. And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2. Ready on 1-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. Ready for another chance. Ryan Hernandez. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. On the ground to third. Seager fields it cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. High in the air out to center field. Dyson's there. And the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the...
Digging in once again. Guillermo Heredia. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number
17.
Bill Owen gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Bill Owen
takes this the other way to right. And that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench as he's aboard to kick off their half of the inning.
The center fielder,
here's Gerard Dyson. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot.
Batting. Left fielder. And Gamble.
And now a right-hand. Brad Brock comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. And that's lifted the other way out to left. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And the go-ahead run will move up to third and wisely hold there with
designated hitter Nelson Cruz.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1.
Man, I tell you what, if I had a timeout and I went out there to talk to him, I'd say, look, we just got to minimize the damage. Bases loaded, no outs. We don't want them to...
On to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third. So stepping in, Danny Valencia. Yonder Alonso will be charged with the job of getting that guy home as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at third. He's working here to bring home that very important insurance run, standing at third. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Grounded weakly to the right side. Scope gloves it, and the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done. As here's Mark Trumbo now. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Hit hard to short. On to first, and that's an important first out to start the 8th here.
The third baseman, number 13.
Here's Manny Machado now. He was hunched out looking at strike 3 last time through. And that swung on and fouled straight back. Machado now on 0-1. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And that misses. 2-1. Now the pitch. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Striding in once again, Chris Davis. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Hit hard up the middle, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And he is in there at third as the possible tying run. Here's Jonathan Scope. Now.
Jonathan Scope.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Cano for 1. On to Alonso. It's a double play, and the inning is over. So striding in, Gene Segura. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Back up the middle. Scope is there. And he's retired 1 away. Here comes the second baseman Robinson. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. 4 runs, 10 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Seattle. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Gentry is over just a few steps to his right as he takes it for out number 2.
The catcher, number
Here now is
3.
Mike Zunino. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Now a ball hit foul off to the right and up into the crowd. Ready with the 0-1. Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. He'll be the one to lead it off, needing 1 to tie in the top. James Pazos comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. And some fireworks perhaps to kick off the 9th, as that one just about got him. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Well, he's got a nice count, 2-0. I know he's looking for something to hit here, but hey, a walk wouldn't hurt you either. Down late in the game, base runners don't hurt. He threw that ball right by him. When you got a guy throwing that hard, you got to really just think about using your hands and just spread out and let your hands fly. They're going to be quicker than your bat is going to get to the ball.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The batter, number 1.
Coming to the plate now, Tim Beckham. He's working on a Nate Jones takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. And the slider swung on and chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Bases are empty, one man out. In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Tim Beckham is retired, and now they're down to their final out in this one. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Grounded up the first baseline. Alonso is there, and he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over. As we wrap this one up tonight, it's time to show our appreciation for the man you see there, Robinson Cano. Can't ask for much.